Warren Buffett, the man who turned patience, discipline, and simple wisdom into over $80 billion. He's one of the richest people alive, yet he still lives in the same modest house he bought back in 1958. He drives simple cars, eats McDonald's breakfasts, and drinks Coke like a teenager. But behind that humble lifestyle lies one of the sharpest financial minds the world has ever seen. Buffett doesn't just build wealth, he builds mindsets. And today, we're diving into 8 powerful pieces of advice from him that could completely change how you think about money, success, and life itself. Stick around, because the final lesson might be the key to your financial freedom. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. Let's start with the most powerful quote, Buffett's golden rule of freedom. If you rely only on active income, trading your time for money, you'll never truly be free. Every bill you pay, every expense you have, keeps working 24/7, even when you're asleep. So why shouldn't your money do the same? Buffett's message is clear. Create passive income. Invest. Build assets. Let your money earn for you while you rest. Because if you don't, you'll spend your entire life working for it, and that's not real wealth. Don't save what's left after spending. Spend what's left after saving. This one flips how most people think about money. When you get paid, most people pay their bills, spend on wants, and then save whatever's left. Buffett says that's backward. Pay yourself first. Treat saving and investing as your first bill every month. Even if it's just 10 or 15% of your income, do it before spending a single rupee or dollar. Because what you save and invest now will grow into something that could one day replace your job entirely. The habit of saving early is the foundation of every fortune. The most important investment you can make is in yourself. Before you invest in stocks, crypto, or businesses, invest in you. Buffett says this over and over again. He took a simple public speaking course from Dale Carnegie, and it changed his life. That one skill made him confident, persuasive, and unstoppable. The best investment isn't in a company, it's in your ability to think, learn, and grow. No one can tax that. Inflation can't touch it, and the more valuable you become, the more opportunities will chase you. If you're not thinking about owning a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. Here's where Buffett separates real investors from gamblers. He's not chasing quick profits. He's building wealth brick by brick. He buys businesses, not tickers, and he holds them for the long term. The stock market rewards patience, not panic. So the next time you feel like selling because things dip for a week, remember this: Buffett's been holding some of his stocks for decades. If you don't have the patience to own something for years, you don't have the mindset to be wealthy. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Ever heard the saying, cheap is expensive? That's exactly what Buffett means. A low price doesn't mean it's a good deal, and a high price doesn't mean it's a bad one. It's about value. He'd rather buy an amazing company at a fair price than a terrible one at a discount. Think about it like this. Would you buy a $30 pair of shoes that fall apart in 6 months, or $300 shoes that last a lifetime? The same rule applies to everything, from the things you buy to the stocks you invest in. Value is what builds wealth. Today, people who hold cash feel comfortable. They shouldn't. This one's a reality check. Keeping your money in cash might feel safe, but it's actually dangerous. Inflation quietly eats away at your savings every single year. The milk that cost 50 cents decades ago now costs a few dollars, and in another 60 years, it'll cost even more. So while cash sits still, its value melts away. Buffett warns that not investing is one of the biggest financial risks of all. Because while you're trying to play it safe, your money is quietly losing power. I'm not interested in cars, and my goal isn't to make people envious. Here's one of Buffett's most surprising truths. Despite being one of the richest people alive, he's never lived like a billionaire. He still lives in the same home he bought over 60 years ago. He only buys a new car when his daughter says the old one looks embarrassing. Why? Because he understands something most people don't. Wealth isn't about showing off. It's about freedom. He doesn't confuse the cost of living with the standard of living. His joy comes from financial security, not flashy toys. Remember that the happiest people are those who buy time, not things. You don't need to be a rocket scientist. Buffett's final lesson might be the most comforting one. You don't need genius-level IQ or Wall Street connections to invest wisely. You just need common sense, patience, and discipline. Learn the basics. Stick to simple, proven strategies, and don't let emotions drive your decisions. Investing isn't about being the smartest person in the room, it's about being the most consistent. The truth is, the market rewards calm minds, not fast hands. Warren Buffett has spent nearly a century mastering the art of wealth, and the beauty of it is, his lessons are simple enough for anyone to follow. He's living proof that success doesn't come from luxury, it comes from mindset. So start small, save first, invest wisely, and remember, your money should be working harder than you do. I'm Chris. I teach people about money, mindset, and personal finance. If you found these lessons helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep building your financial future, one Buffett quote at a time.